safe place to share your fears. All brothers.
Might as well.
There's nothing we can do now.
No, we're here now.
I'm recording with it. Okay. Welcome to the Broco's podcast. I'm your host, Zach. Today is a very, very special day for me.
Special occasion.
Yes, it's a lovely, lovely occasion. I've got a friend who's joined me on the podcast, someone that I haven't really sat down with for the longest period. We are actually old high school buddies. Yeah, it's been
Since I was 13.
yes, it's been a long time. So yeah, welcome, Ayanda. You are a mom. You are a Reiki practitioner. Am I pronouncing it right?
Yes.
You are a life coach as well.
Mm-hmm.
First question.
Okay.
We just get into it. We dive into it immediately. How are you doing? As honest as possible.
Honestly, there's a lot of changes that one has to go through, especially with the kind of work that I do.
Yeah.
And a lot of changes physically, emotionally, and dietary requirements.
Everything's changed.
Everything has changed. I've made peace. It's part of evolving. My diet has changed. Suddenly I'm vegan. I don't like meat anymore.
Really? So what about this is not even part of the questions, like what about Heritage Day?
What about
we love
Day?
braai.
Yes, and
There has to be a
I
salad
had
as
a
well.
vegan burger
I'm
with
not
egg-free mayonnaise.
I'm not opposed to it. I should try it.
It was
I
good.
like trying new things.
It was good. I was pleasantly surprised. Pleasantly. And it's funny because now, because of the changes, it's like my mind and my body are so aligned that I had proper mayonnaise on toast and I could taste the egg.
Wow.
And that's never happened before.
So as your taste buds obviously it has evolved.
Yes.
So you can now literally taste everything.
I can taste it. And I'm like, okay, this is last time I'm having mayonnaise.
So like for me, I can eat a steak, and if I'm very particular about what I eat.
Okay.
Like I don't like koolkos.
Why? It's healthy.
I'll throw chili sauce over it so I don't have to taste off of it. But I'm very particular about what I eat. But other than that, I try a whole bunch of stuff. Spicy food. I love food with a bit of
spicy food.
Spicy.
But just not too much. Not too much.
Yeah, let's leave it at that. Because we can talk about food the whole day.
True.
So as I mentioned in the intro, you are a mom.
Mm-hmm.
You are how do you pronounce it?
It's
Reiki.
Yes.
Reiki practitioner and a life coach as well. So give us a bit of background on what that is. I sort of have an idea of what a life coach is. I read somewhere, I think Reiki is Japanese or Chinese?
Yes, it's a Japanese art of energy healing.
Okay.
Yeah. So the best way for me to describe it is if you walk into a room, right, and the people in the room just had an argument.
Yeah.
How do you feel when you walk into that room?
Awkward.
Exactly. Even though you don't know what happened. Now, I was like exactly.
It's been years.
That is energy.
Okay.
Right? Okay. And so that's what we do as Reiki practitioners. We work with energy. So with Reiki, we are able to tap into your energy and help you realign. So for instance, in the middle of a Reiki session, we would go from here all the way down to your feet, and we just feel the energy from each part of your body. So, for instance, someone will have issues around their throat, for instance. So, if you're someone who you struggle to stand up for yourself you struggle to voice your opinions, your throat energy will be blocked, right?
Kind of sounds like me back in the day.
And then for me, having completed my Reiki training, I came to a point that I felt Reiki on its own was not enough. After realigning your energy, you go home, but you go back to the same problems, right? I haven't taught you how to work through those problems, which means that next week you'll be back here and we'll go to the same thing, but what are the long term consequences, right? So for me, after having figured out where are the problem areas, we sit down and we draw up a plan. So the life coaching then comes in.
Okay.
You see, because if you can't speak up for yourself, then we do inner child work. We go back to places and spaces in your past. What went wrong? What happened to you as a child? How were you raised? Who raised you? And so we unpack all of that and we take you on a journey into your past and we walk back from there to the present and we try to then teach you new ways of coping and handling things. And I always like to tell people, you are not broken. I'm not here to fix you.
Yeah.
I'm just here to teach you. Yes, I'm just here to teach you new ways of coping with your current problems because the problems are not going away. We're grown-ups. There's issues that comes with being an adult, but I just teach you new coping mechanisms so that you're able to voice yourself better.
So what about have you ever, without divulging too much info?
Yeah.
Have you ever had somebody who doesn't want to go back? I mean, maybe the experience has been that traumatic.
Yes. So someone like that, we go on a 6-week period. We meet once a week, every week for 6 period. And we do it step by step.
Yeah.
I give you homework. I give you exercises. I give you journaling exercises.
I don't like homework.
So,
but in this business, you have to do your homework.
Yes. Yeah. And it's important for me because I cannot do the healing for you. It's a choice that you have to make. No one will go back to the past right now in this moment and be comfortable with it. We can do it, but it won't be fun. So we spread it over 6 weeks. And over 6 weeks, every week we do a check-in. I give you questions that you need to journal on. I give you affirmations that you can do. So we basically rebuild the entire you in 6 weeks.
To the best you that you can be.
Yes, that you want to be.
I love that. I love that. I seriously love it.
So yeah.
Wow.
So there's that, and then I also do, and so some people are not comfortable with Reiki, right? I like to start with Reiki because your body and your emotions will not lie to me.
Yeah.
You might think that you're okay, but Reiki will tell me, no, actually, there's an issue here, there's an issue there, there's an issue there. There's things you're running away from there that we need to fix in order for that to be okay.
Yes.
And then we rebuild, right? So without the Reiki, I do life coaching purely on its own. And I have an 8-week life mastery coaching. And that touches each and every aspect of your life as well.
So I scanned your I scanned your page.
Yes.
We're
running a special.
I saw the special. I saw the special. Like what this is so interesting because I haven't, I mean this is not the type of thing that you see normally.
Yeah.
At least in my experience, this is not the type of thing that you see normally. I've got so many questions. I'm getting stuck in my own mind here. Like how
That's what we're here for, right?
Like what you are obviously a master practitioner, right? So how did you end up in this line of work? How did you end up in life coaching? What like what happened after high school? That you know what I mean?
I'm
Just
definitely not that 17-year-old that left.
what drew you to this type of work? Because this is very interesting. I mean, here I am in this so media space, right?
Mhm.
I just took a chance and I said, you know what? Because I was inspired by others, or two main podcasts. I was inspired by that, and just the need to talk to men specifically
Yeah.
and help guys. I'm by no means a life coach myself. It's just I have
I
experience.
actually wanted to ask you if you're not interested in becoming one, because when I saw the podcast come out, I was like, "This is nice."
This guy's got something.
Yeah, I think you could
I-
make a proper life coach.
I've got it.
You know?
But like I'm by no means in that space, but
Mm,
just the experiences that I have and that I have had and overcome and even still in the space of healing,
mhm.
you know, from trauma.
Yes.
What like how did you find this? What drew you to this work? That's interesting for me.
I think with any healing space, I think the work finds you.
Mm.
You don't go out and say, "Oh, my biggest desire in life is I want to be a life coach." I didn't even know what life coaching was.
Quick one. Do you remember Tony Robbins?
Yes.
That was the only life coach.
That's the only life coach anybody knows.
He was the only guy we knew
Yes.
growing up. I
Yes.
never heard of anybody else.
And I think also life coaching was never a popular thing,
Mm.
right? We all know there's psychologists, there's psychiatrists, there's all these things, but
Yeah.
life coaching was never really a thing. And it was never something that, oh, I could make a career out of being a life coach. Also, who do you know? That's a life coach.
You're the only one I know now.
You see. And so over the years, look, I've studied human resources. I'm a recruiter. Yes, I'm an independent recruiter, self-employed. So that's outside of all of these things. That's what I do.
I love it. Multitasking.
So, but over the years, I think because I've always loved being in a space with humans,
Mm.
I'm a people person. And over the years, people just gravitate to me.
Yes.
I think also as a human resource officer, my office was like, I was like the office psychologist. People would come to me and tell me, "Oh, my wife this, my wife this." The husbands would come to me, the wives would come to me. My husband got paid. He hasn't come home since payday.
Never seen
So-
the paycheck.
You know what I
Where's
mean?
my money?
So I think
Oh.
with all of that, and also just people that you start thinking that what this comes to you naturally.
Mm.
Like you know what to say to people, and you always have a way to move people from a very negative space to a more positive mindset. And so over the years, it grew with me, and this year I decided, you know what, let's do it.
Mm.
We've been doing it, off the back of our hand for so many years. Um, let's formalize it. Let's get an actual qualification,
Yeah.
so that when someone says paperwork, you're like,
I've got it.
you know. And for me, it was a big thing because I've been giving advice and I've been helping people, but I wanted to know that I'm doing it with proper background, with proper knowledge, with proper insight, and not just from the heart.
Yeah.
Because you find that as much as you give advice from the heart, a lot of it is based from your own personal experience.
Yeah, I recently had
Right.
that.
Because you're moving within your own frame of reference
Yeah.
and not necessarily the other person's. And so with life coaching, I am then taught skills that I can use with anyone from all walks of life, and not necessarily things that I have personally, have gone through.
Yes.
And so that's what makes it fun.
Wow. So how okay. So you
Your
you
mind is just buzzing.
basically you took a charge on yourself,
Yes.
and you said because all these people are so well, let's put it like this: you are so attracting to other people, and you unknowingly are attracting people who have
trauma and
Yeah.
pain.
yeah, they just wanna let go, and I need somebody to talk to like right now. And
Exactly.
for some reason it was just you. Did you ever were you like spirit led,
Yes.
and God said, hey,
Like,
this
girl,
is
it's your time.
wow,
It's your time.
okay, we going. I just wherever it leads, I just ask.
It's definitely spirit led. And over the years, spirit will embarrass you, bruh. Spirit will embarrass you.
Serious.
Spirit will have you reach out to a total stranger and tell them their problems and how to fix it.
And then they're like,
And I'm like,
I got this.
I don't know this person. Like, I don't know this person. And Spirit says, look, his name is Zachary.
Mm-mm.
This is his surname. You need to find him.
No.
And when you find him,
Tell
him.
I love him.
These are the issues that he's currently dealing with. And these are the issues that you need to help him deal with. And I'm like, people are going to think I'm crazy.
That's one of my biggest struggles is allowing the Holy Spirit, God, to just lead me wherever. But faith is a whole different concept.
It's literally been a walk of faith. For years, it's been a walk of faith.
Exactly what the Bible says. It just requires you to put your faith, your trust in something that you can't see, but you know it's there. Yeah. And you just good have listening to skills. And I think that's what you and I are doing now. That's what I'm doing with my podcast. I'm putting faith in this concept, hoping it's going to, I don't want to say explode into the atmosphere, and people are gonna, hey, there's that guy. Can I take a picture with you? No, that's not. When you're in the mall, like, you're that guy. And with you, I think it's the same thing, because it's such a interesting space where I'm in, asking questions, and a space where you in helping people. So we're kind of doing the same thing. We are. Maybe just on different levels. But
we're basically providing a platform for people to just be open and be okay with who they are, and
True.
Move themselves from a negative to a positive.
Listen, in case you're wondering, guys, I've got some questions. I've got another. That's why I'm dipping here to the side. As I mentioned in the intro, you are a mom as well.
Yes.
What's the best part about being a parent?
So my daughter,
besides wanting to strangle you.
Yeah, no, like every day. So she turned 6 on the 15th.
Okay.
She's very spicy.
Kind of like you. Oh no.
Very spicy. For a long time, I wondered, who does this child take after? Because I'd like to think I've mellowed, and old age has calmed me down, and
I take offense to that. What you say?
I've become more reserved, but clearly not. She's a lot. But the one thing I've made a point to do with my kid is that I allow her free speech. I allow her free speech. If she does something and I don't like what she did, I ask her what happened, and I let her explain to me.
Wow.
What happened. Versus us, while you were trying to explain, you were told to keep quiet.
I parent differently. I think I take after my dad, because my dad is firm.
Yes.
And when he speaks, you just
You're like, that's it.
That's it. Like, right is a right, wrong is a wrong. There's no in between, that type of thing. And that's what I do with my kids, where my wife is the more lenient one.
Yes.
Just give them a little bit of, I don't like giving them too much leeway.
Yes.
I mean, they're still growing. They're only 7 and 5.
Yeah.
But I think the way the world is as well, you want to raise your kids to be good people.
Yes.
like seriously good people.
Yes.
But that can also be like it can turn into a negative as well, because I mean, me, prime example, good person. At least I hope I am. Always trying to do good, but then somehow the good guy doesn't
Guy never
always
wins.
win.
No. No.
That's life experience for me.
Mm.
But yeah, look, yeah, I can agree with you. To change the parental dynamics as well.
Yeah.
Allow your kids to be
Yeah. I allow to
themselves.
talk. Yes.
Give them enough space to be themselves. I
Exactly.
don't think us growing up in the 80s were
Oh
given too
no.
much.
Oh
You
no.
know what I mean? I don't think we were
You
given too
couldn't.
much leeway. You know,
No.
and especially when
You
the
couldn't
older
have this
generation,
kind of conversation with your
yes,
parents.
especially when the older generation got together, your uncles, your aunts, your grandparents, and they're having deep conversations.
You leave.
What do they tell the kids? Go to the room.
Yes. Go play outside. Go to your
play
room.
outside.
Close the door.
We're having big people conversation.
Yes.
I had to do that recently with my son.
Mm.
I told him, listen, yeah, my best friend came around and we were having a deep conversation. And I told him, listen, yeah, I had to explain it to in small child terms.
Yes, to understand.
Listen here, we're going to
You're
talk.
not welcome.
You know, to talk
At
big
the end of the
things.
day, you don't love me. You don't want me here with your friend.
I'm sure that he was thinking that. And I could see the confusion and the slight disappointment in his face. And but I'm sure he understood.
He did. Kids understand.
I'm sure he understood.
And I believe in you need to talk to them, communicate. Very important. That's why I let mine talk. I let her talk. If she did something wrong, I want to understand the thought process. What happened? What led you to make that decision? Why did you do it? And then she'll tell me, no, mama, I did this and this happened. And then she'll tell me, but I got confused. And I'm sorry. And I won't do it again. We talked it out. We talked it out. Previously, she would put herself in the naughty corner if she did something that she wasn't supposed to do.
Do people still have that?
She did it to herself. I didn't have to.
But why do you have a naughty corner in your house?
No, she would like stand against the wall and I'll ask her what happened. She said, no, I was naughty. So I'm going to take some time out to think about my actions.
Wow.
And then she'll come back and say, sorry, mama, I was rude to you.
I love kids like that. They just know, okay, wait, I did that wrong.
She knows when she's done wrong.
Hey, mom, dad, there's the water running. Water was full of water. Okay.
But I
That's fine.
apologize.
I apologize.
I'm sorry.
I'll mop it up.
Yes.
Wow. Sheesh.
So it's hard work parenting someone that is very vocal.
I don't know why. Like I said, I think I get it from my dad. My dad's very, my mom would sort of give a bit of leeway here, but like with him, right is right.
Yes,
Wrong is wrong.
both my parents are like your dad. So I'm starting something completely new with my kid.
Mm. And if there's a gray area, they will tell you where it is.
Yes.
You don't go find it yourself.
And that's okay too.
Mm.
If I say something that she doesn't like, she'll tell me, please don't talk to me like that. And I will apologize.
Very opinionated.
Very, very. She knows what she likes. She knows what she doesn't like, what she can and cannot stand.
I love this girl already.
And for me, it's important, especially for a girl child. She needs to be able to stand up for herself.
She has to.
Because I'm not always going to be there. So she needs, if situations do not allow, she must put her foot down. Because when will I get to school to fight on her behalf?
True.
She must sort out her issues. By the time I get there, I just want the feedback.
Wow. Listen, I think I thought about this this next question very carefully. So, as I mentioned before, my podcast is about reaching men, right?
Yes.
Young boys, men my age, even guys older than myself. In your opinion now, as a life coach, right? How can we tap into men being more open? Because obviously, we think we can do everything on our own. In your humble opinion.
It's hard.
I'm a
It's
man, I
hard.
know.
Yes, it's hard because society doesn't allow you to show weakness in any shape or form because you're supposed to be the protector, the provider. You must make sure that everybody feels safe and protected. And making people feel safe and providing doesn't necessarily mean finances. You can make us feel safe and you can provide for us without spending or spending as little as possible. So it's not a money thing. It's giving of yourself. There are things that you can do for your loved ones to show them that I care about you. I am protecting you. I am putting your best interests at heart. Now, that's one phase. Second one is looking after yourself
Mentally.
emotionally, physically, spiritually. What are you willing to do to get yourself back on track? See. And that is why journaling is so important.
I used to journal a lot, and it actually started at high school. So I would, whatever I was feeling,
Write it down.
I would write it down. Whatever I was feeling. Um, yeah, I went through a stage where I was unfairly unfairly dismissed as a student. People just pick on you and everything because you do everything that you're supposed to do at school. And if the teacher says do this,
You're
you
a good
just
guy.
yes ma'am, yes sir. And so hello, you are live on the podcast. And so that's where the bullying came in.
I see.
For me, right? The I call it now the unfair dismissal of a student.
Yes.
That's what I'm
Sounds
calling
like
it.
you were kicked out of school.
Yeah, just like you try and fit in everywhere, but you're just not that guy. You're just not that girl. People just don't want you in a circle because for whatever reason you are not quote unquote cool. Um, yeah, sure. Now you're taking me back into those days where look, for me as a man now, I look back on that and I think to myself, like, what was wrong with me? Why specifically me? Why was I the guy who had to endure that trauma? And even, I'm not gonna lie, this came up for me about a year or two ago, where those, as you said, you dive into those traumatic experiences with your clients. And for me, as a man, I think I buried that a little bit. I wouldn't talk about it a lot. Then I sort of had a mini, sort of call it a mini breakdown.
It will catch up with you.
Yes, it caught up to me because I went through the phase where I spoke about it with somebody, with a professional, during that stage at high school. And then, I told my wife, I don't think that person really dove into everything, you know. I think they probably just did the surface work, and whatever answers I gave them,
That's what they work.
that's
They
what
didn't
they
dig
worked
deep.
with. But they didn't dive into why this, why that, where did it come from, what's going on. And then, as recently as I think last year, about a year and a half ago, um, still doing it now. I found a therapist,
Okay.
counselor, therapist, and this guy is amazing. He gave me tools. I'm still using it,
Which is good.
and long story short, came home one day and I was carrying all this weight Like you see, I think I can do it all, but I can't. I couldn't. And I was carrying all this weight, and then I just came home and I went to the room, dropped my stuff, and I was sitting on the floor. And I was probably crying for like 20 minutes straight. And then the missus came in like, "Hey, what's going on?" And you know that cry.
Yes, you guys cry different.
When someone passes on,
Yes,
that type of, but it's a different version of crying. It's like you can't breathe.
Yes,
because
it's all the pent up emotions.
It was hurting so much because I kept it in for so long, and then I just couldn't. And I didn't know what it was. And then she told me, "Listen, yeah, we need to get you to speak to somebody. Something needs to change." And I'm not ashamed of it because it's helped a lot.
Yes,
I'm much happier. I feel much more lighter. Yeah, I'm more congruent in my body. I feel good, man.
I like how you said that. And something people don't realize is whenever bad things happen to you, your body doesn't forget. Your body stores the trauma. It stays. It stays. That's why you can't breathe. When you cry like that, your whole body is trying to shake off everything that it's been holding on to for so long and doesn't want to hold on anymore.
It was like a
yes, it's like we can't do it anymore.
Now that I think about it, it was I if I could have had an out of body experience, I would have been like, wow, where is this coming from? Like, what is this guy okay? And it was so. It hit hard.
Yes,
it really hit hard. It hit home for me. So it was. I'm glad that I could have done that. And
we thank your wife as well.
Yes. There's still a lot of healing to do. There's still a lot of work to do. And my heart goes out to the guy who doesn't have that support system. He doesn't have a proper support system. And we've all gone through life where we've had friends come and go, and then there's just that one friend that just sticks around for everything. And you always wonder, like, why is this person still here? Yes, why? And it's just amazing for me to be able to have that experience, and I can share that with other people. I can share it with you, and you can even now tell me, listen, why don't you become a life coach? You've got experience, you've got life experience, you've seen things, you've been through so much, and I thank you for for that. I'll definitely I'll consider it. Look into it sometime. I'll look into it. It'd be nice to put on the CV there. Yes, very. Zach, what do you do in your spare time? Podcast, life coach. That's what I do. All in the day's work. All in the day's work. The CV is just overextended. This really stood out for me because I also saw on your TikTok page. Ayanda's on TikTok as well. What else I forgot to mention the so this the company, or the is it it's your, it's me, it's your company. Yes. So she is from the Soil Academy. I love that name. I love it. Thank you. Where did it come from? Just so, by the way. Honestly, I can't even say how I came to it. You know what I'm thinking? What? You stuck your hands in the soil. No! I can make an academy out of this. No. So I'd like to think. So look, as people, right? We all have souls, right? You have your soul. Why do I feel like this answer is gonna go very deep? Carry it with you. It's gonna cut me down, right? So with my academy, with the work that I do, we have it's a fertile place. It's soil. I'm gonna interrupt you there quickly, because you saying it's fertile, it's soil, it's soil. So it's a safe place for you to come and grow. The same with my podcast. See, it's a safe place for you to come and share.
Yes.
So it's open, it's free.
Mhm.
You know, there's no payment involved.
Payment here.
There's payment there. Just come, you know. And that's the slogan basically.
Mm.
So it's the Brogo Zone podcast, all brothers.
Yes.
And you know where I came up with that thing
Where?
was there's a no-go zone.
Yes. That we all know.
You don't go there.
Mm.
Mine is just the complete opposite. Just come and have a conversation with me.
Let's
it.
talk it out.
Let's talk. Let's have fun. Let's grow. Let's
Mm.
positivity, male friendships.
Yes. And it's very
Soul
important.
Soil Academy.
It's very important. And I think also for guys to have a safe space,
Mm.
to have a place where men can come together and be men and have conversations and talk things through. And I'm hoping that with the podcast, you look at bigger ways to grow because you're now creating a platform. You can have actual conversations with people.
Mm.
You can host talks, you can host events. People can come together and invite speakers like myself, invite speakers like the person that's currently helping you to just hold space.
Be part of that soil.
Hold space, yes.
Wow.
So
Soul Soil Academy.
Yes. It's
So
an academy where we come here to grow.
You just thought about.
Remember, I said everything is spirit led.
Yes. You thought about the soul
Yes.
of a person, and you know what I mean. How could you come up with it's a simple name for your company, but also very, very, very powerful.
Yes.
If you think about it very carefully.
So yeah.
I like it. Soul Soil Academy.
Thank you.
Okay. You're showing off here with your soul here. Listen, two-part question quickly.
Mhm.
What do you say to that brother or sister who's always looking back? You know, that what if person.
Mhm.
What do you say to them? I mean, now, for me as a man, I do that occasionally. I'm like, yo, what if I chose this subject at school? What if I went this way? What if is that as part of your life coaching?
Mhm.
Um, let me put it this way: is that a how do you get that for me personally, just my opinion, I think it's a bit of a negative thing to do sometimes. If you constantly just
Not really.
what if like
Not really.
you should,
So I've got a two-part answer to that. There's one of two things. You can say, what if I did this and that, right? Where would my life be? Right?
I ask that a lot of myself.
Yes. Then there's the what if with the negative connotation, the regrets.
Who come?
Exactly. So my thing is, if you're going to say what if, be willing to put in the work then. Right? If I'm saying, what if I could have been a psychologist? I look at the work that I'm doing now. I look at whatever I studied.
Yeah.
Right? Am I then willing to put in the work and go that route? Right? Because what's stopping you?
Yeah.
Whether you go and pursue that, you'll still be turning 45 in 5 years.
Actually, I'll be 40 in November. So
See? So it changes nothing.
anybody want to sponsor me for
You
birthday
need
party?
to put in the work then. Whether you put in the work or not, you're still turning 45 in 5 years, right? Put in the work.
And you can accomplish a lot in 5 years.
In 5 years, yes.
But that also comes down to how determined are you? How much work do you want to
Are
do?
you going to sit and complain about it the whole time? Oh, my life. I have so much regrets. I wish I could have. What's stopping you? There's so many. A lot of us are into doom scrolling. You will sit on TikTok for a good 3 hours. Standing. And you don't even realize how much time has passed because you were just right. You could have done a short course in 3 hours, free, online.
You know what? No, I was doing an online course, IT course recently, and so on the website it gives you the time. So you got your beginner level, your intermediate, and then your advanced.
Yes.
So your beginner level roughly is about 3 to 4 hours. Your intermediate is say 5 to 6. Your advanced is like 9 to 10 hours. So I started off, and it took me almost 3 weeks to finish it. But in between, I was lazy. I was, asking, what if?
But you got it done.
But because I just got up one day and I just said, you know what? I feel lazy. I want to get out of this slump that I'm in at the moment. And the only way to do that is to get up and to do something, do some work. And I sat, and I think I got 84%.
See?
For this course. And I just took a little bit of, I basically kicked myself in the butt and I said, just get up.
Good.
Whatever you're going through now, just don't dwell on it. Just get up, do what you need to do.
Mindset shift.
Exactly. And I think a lot of guys struggle with that as well.
Yes.
I do. Sometimes,
we get caught up in the everyday.
It's not a it's not a nice thing to experience.
No, it's not, but
yeah, man, it's
you need to be willing then to put in if you're not happy with your current life, do something to change it. But don't make noise for everybody else.
True.
Fix it.
Yeah.
Right? As long as you have oxygen in your lungs, there's absolutely nothing that you can't fix. And I think I posted something like that on my page a while back. I said you can start over again. Yeah.
There was something else that you posted as well. You are enough.
Yes. I love that. That's our slogan. You are enough.
I love that.
You are always enough. And you are always going to be enough.
Yeah. I love that. That's very original.
Thank you.
From the soil of the soul. From the soil of the soul. I love this name, man. It's just standing out to me. And the sorry, just the design of the logo. Did you do it yourself?
That's AI.
Damn, this AI. So
that's
good.
AI.
They are so good. Wow.
But they put the whole thing to life. It's beautiful.
Wow, and you just went with it. I love it. It looks awesome. Last question, before we end off. For the person who feels fearful, has low self-esteem, like myself, I came through that. Lack of confidence, in constant survival mode.
Yes.
Full of ideas, right? But not sure how to take it to the next level. What do you say to that person who's living in a constant state of uncertainty?
I would say, first things first, get a journal.
But direct the answer at because this podcast is obviously focused on men, but direct it at that brother or the sister who's living in that survival mode.
Okay. So I would say my go-to is a journal for everything.
Yeah.
Get a book. Get a hardcover, the small one, A5.
I've got one.
See, everybody's got one. That's the thing. Everybody's got. Even myself, before I left the house, I opened my cupboard. I found one. We all have them lying around the house, right? Use it.
Yeah.
Use it. And it's one thing to just journal, write things down, forget about it. You need to start tracking your thoughts. Use the journal wisely. Don't just write things in the journal and then walk away, come back tomorrow, write things in the journal, walk away. No. You've been writing things for a week. On Saturday, on Sunday, sit with your journal, read what you've been writing about over the past week. Do an analysis. Where am I? What is my headspace? What kind of thoughts are filling my head? Right? Go for a walk. Get some sunshine. Spend some time by yourself. There are people who are terribly scared of being alone. They always need to be surrounded by people. You always need to be in company. You need to learn to enjoy your own company.
I don't like change. That's one thing
Change
I don't
is
like.
good.
I've recently as since my best friend moved back from Joburg, I realized that change is good. You know, I didn't like it when he moved. It hit me hard because I was like, where do I go now? You know what I mean? And I never realized that I have my wife, I have my kids.
You're surrounded by people.
You know what I mean?
How do you feel alone in a room full of people?
Exactly. Exactly. But yeah, sorry for interrupting you.
No. It's okay. So like I said, it's good to spend time by yourself. Go outside, especially when it's raining.
I just started growing my hair, so I'm not going to go outside when it's raining. It looks terrible.
There's something about rainwater. There's something about rainwater. It's good for you. Right? As kids, we used to play outside in the rain.
Yes.
And we loved it.
Yes.
There's something rejuvenating about rainwater. It does something for you. I like to tell people, if it rains outside, get a clean bucket and just leave it outside. Collect some rainwater. Literally collect some rainwater. After taking a bath, rinse yourself with it.
Yeah.
It does something for you. And there are people that are very esoteric, so others will say it cleanses your aura. But it does good stuff for you. So play in the rain.
Yeah.
You come back inside and you feel happy.
I'm happy now.
You're happy. It rejuvenates your happy hormones. But find things that make you happy.
Yeah.
Write about it. Get to know yourself. I think as adults, when someone asks you, tell me about yourself, you tell them where you work, you tell them you are married, you tell them you are a parent, but you haven't actually told us anything about who you are. What do you like? And not hobbies. What do you actually like? You need to figure those things out. You need to see, what is it that makes your soul smile.
Yeah.
It's very important. Otherwise, you're walking around not knowing who you are and what you are. We all have a purpose. And I like to tell people, we all have gifts. We all have gifts. Yes, for some of us, you can see that, okay, this person is aligned in this particular way, but everyone is born with the gift, but you need to tap into it. And that means sitting down with yourself. Listen to what your heart says. Listen to your mind. Listen to your intuition.
Journaling.
That voice inside your head that says, don't walk down Fifth Avenue today.
Don't walk down Fifth Avenue.
But you know what you're going to do?
You're going to walk?
Yes, because like, you know what? I'm going to walk.
Fifth Avenue. Man.
I walk down here every day. What's the worst that could happen? And then something stupid happens. And now you're like, you know what?
I should have trusted my gut.
Trust your gut. Tap into your gut. Tap into your instinct knows you.
Yeah. Wow.
You're born with it, right? That's the only guy that knows you better than you know yourself. It's your instinct. Spirit led. So
wow.
Yeah.
Listen.
Tap into that.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It was amazing just listening to you speak so much wisdom, so much clarity, so much positivity. And I think that is one of the main things that I wanna project, especially on my podcast, is that you are not alone.
Yes.
There are good people around you.
Yes.
and you just need to tap into yourself, tap into your potential. So thank you so much for coming on the podcast. I really appreciate it. I hope this is not going to be the last
no,
time.
I'm going to be a regular visitor.
Okay,
I know
awesome,
where you live.
awesome. She's going to be a regular. Listen, guys, it was such a pleasure having Ayanda here on the podcast. You guys know what to do. Like, share, follow, subscribe. We are on TikTok. We are on YouTube and Spotify as well. And thank you so much for the support, Ayanda. Thank you so much for coming.
You.
It was an honor having you.
It was a pleasure.
Okay, enjoy, guys. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.